Happy Friday to everybody watching at home, and welcome to the Power Rangers Fan First Friday stream on this day, the day before Halloween. Good things are about to happen. My name is Emily. I work over on the marketing team for Power Rangers product, and with me today is...
Hey everyone, I'm Paul. I'm on the franchise marketing team for Power Rangers, and we're so excited for this Fan First Friday. But before we're going to get into that, Emily, are you excited about Halloween this weekend? Tomorrow, actually.
Yeah. Oh, I keep thinking like it's really far away, and then somehow it's like, no, it's like the end of October. It's going to be November this weekend, and that's really hard for me to figure out. But I am super excited. I ordered matching costumes for my dog and I to wear, which, I mean, no judgment, it's going to be great. So I think we're going to stay in and watch movies while we play dress up. How about you, Paul?
I'm gonna grab that spandex Power Ranger suit I have hanging in my closet, maybe put it on, lay on the couch, watch some spooky movies, and eat a lot of candy. So it's gonna be pretty wild. So
Sounds
everyone watching
amazing.
at home, everyone watching at home, what are your fun but socially distant Halloween plans for tomorrow? Let us know down below. So now that we've gotten our Halloween plans out of the way, let's get into what you guys are all here for. Emily, I know that you're going to be talking about some awesome Lightning Collection pre-orders and reveals. And then I'm going to give you guys some franchise updates, some really exciting news coming out about Power Rangers over the past couple weeks. And then we have some special guests that are going to come in and talk about the brand new Dino Fury toy line. And then finally, we're going to reveal to you guys who the new black and green Dino Fury Rangers are. So that being said, Emily, take it away.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for the cast reveals later. They're going to be so phenomenal. Or maybe more phenomenal. Come on, fans. You know it's a thing.
There it is.
So, speaking of amazing Power Rangers puns and references, let's set the tone with the seasonally appropriate countdown of Paul and Emily's top 5 favorite Power Rangers Halloween episodes. Take it away, pumpkin putties. All right, top 5. They're just so
dumb.
So good. So great. Okay, top 5 episodes. Here we go. Take it away, Paul.
So at number 5, we have one of my faves from Beast Morphers, just aired last Halloween, Hypnotic Halloween. In this episode, something really crazy happens and the Rangers get dressed up for Halloween, but what happens? They become their costumes. So you're going to see Frankenstein, you're going to see a detective, but you're going to see my favorite Zoe when she becomes Ingrid, this Viking warrior, and she attacks a vending machine because, we've all had that moment where that bag of chips or that cookie gets caught in the vending machine and just makes you go crazy. So Emily, what's your number 4?
Ingrid Ironax, hangry. I feel that. Number 4, Super Ninja Steel, Monster Mix-Up. I love this episode because I think it's a fun twist on the swapping theme. So Rangers and monsters end up switching bodies. And then in one of my favorite examples of like a ridiculously specific court system, we have our appearance of the Halloween Intergalactic Court, which is amazing and presided over by 3 possessed jack-o'-lanterns, which totally makes sense. 100%.
Yeah. And speaking of Intergalactic Court, my number 3 choice is from Dino Supercharged, Trick or Trial. This is the first time we get a glimpse into the Halloween Intergalactic Court. We've got a monster lawyer who's got this crazy infomercial ad, Scumlaw. It's wild, it's silly, it's wacky, it's Power Rangers. I don't know about you guys, but since we've been working from home, I've had some afternoon to sit down and watch some like afternoon court shows, and they've got nothing on this Halloween Intergalactic Court. Judge Judy wishes. So Emily, number 2.
Judge Judy would be so much better with monsters. Number 2, the Power Ranger Samurai Party Monster Halloween special. I think that this is a phenomenal episode, Halloween special, super technically. But it takes place at a spook-easy where defeated monsters who have been beaten by the Power Rangers are all basically getting together, and they're telling stories of their battles with the Power Rangers and all trying to one up each other. Like, my battle was better than yours. But my like number one favorite detail is that they are carving jack-o'-lanterns, but with ranger faces on them, because that is the thing that is scariest to them, which I think is fabulous. Which brings us to our number one episode for this countdown.
Yes, number one, guys. We're gonna take it back to the OG Mighty Morphin, Life's a Masquerade. This is one of the first Power Rangers Halloween episode. It started it all. We've got amazing costumes. We've got that 90s cheesiness. We got the Power Rangers battling Frankenstein. But most importantly, my favorite, you can see Alpha 5 down on the left, Mr. Steal Your Girl. He's coming for the ladies. So watch out. And just a reminder, all of the Power Ranger episodes are available on Netflix. So if you're looking for something to do, maybe you want to give yourself an end of the year goal, watch. There's like 900 of them. Try to watch them all.
Shouldn't take too much time, right?
No.
So this has been your top 5 Halloween Power Ranger episode countdown. Dance us out, pumpkin putties.
Love that. Love that. So yeah, so like I said, we're excited about watching those. We had a lot of fun watching those, making that list. So Ranger Nation, what are your favorite Halloween episodes? Let us know in the comments. So that being said, now we got that out of the way. Emily, let's talk about Lightning Collection.
Okay, so a lot of you watching probably tuned into our amazing PulseCon panel where we revealed so many amazing new toys for the Power Ranger toy line. One of the things that you would have seen there, we did a couple of deco sheet reveals for 2 new line additions to the Lightning Collection. Should be our Versus line and our Monsters line. So, fabulous news here today. Figure reveals are happening. Pre-orders are happening starting at 1 p.m. Eastern today. You can get your pre-orders in for those amazing Versus collections and monsters that you saw on the deco sheets on the PulseCon panel. I will be doing the figure reveals. It's going to be amazing. Let's get started. So, and just to recap, pre-orders are going to be available starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. Check social for links after the stream is over. 1 p.m. Eastern. Good things are happening. All right, let's kick it off with our first Versus collection, SPD. That's right, it's the SPD B Squad versus A Squad Blue Ranger. For a quick recap on the SPD season, you have the A Squad Rangers, who are amazing Power Rangers, and then something happens mysterious and they disappear. So the B Squad, literally the second string Power Rangers, step up to become the good guys, and it turns out the A Squad legitimately just decided to become bad guys. Who does that as a Power Ranger? So obviously they have an epic face-off. Won't ruin it for you. Plot only came out 15 years ago, but totally worth watching. And so from our SPD B Squad versus A Squad battle pack, we have the A Squad Blue Ranger. Check out this dude. He is amazing. Look at that armor, that amazing helmet deco on this guy. I love his shoulder pads. They're probably not called shoulder pads on action figures, but I'm just going to roll with it. He comes with his amazing blaster weapon. Loving his little boots. Such great detail. As always with these figures, they're going to come with those premium 20 points of articulation that our premium figures are known for. Then additionally, we have the B Squad Blue Ranger. Check him out in all of his amazing SPD glory. That's right. Wearing that big number 2. Not that he has a complex about it or anything. Not like he wanted to be the Red Ranger. Check out those sweet boots. Loving the detail on this guy. The helmet deco is absolutely amazing. Additionally, our B Squad Ranger, Skylar, comes with his phenomenal little civilian head sculpt. Yours won't have the control number on it. That's just mine because I'm special. So that's our amazing SPD B Squad versus A Squad Blue Ranger battle pack. Who is coming up next? That would be In Space. That's right, In Space Red Ranger Andros versus Astronema. You know the story. Siblings separated tragically. One raised good, one raised evil. Now they come together as adults because one wants to destroy the world and one wants to save it. Who's going to win? No plot spoilers on this one. Only came out 22 years ago. You can totally watch it to find out. So we have the in space Red Ranger Andros. Check out that sweet detail. Comes with his Astro Blaster and other weaponry. Looking fly with his in space little square stripies going on. I think he looks fabulous. A great addition to your Red Ranger leader collection. Andros also comes with his civilian head sculpt, featuring some really sweet late 90s, early 2000 chunky highlights. But then, no offense to Andros, because his figure is really cool. The real show stealer, I think we all know, is Astronema. Check her out. This is an amazing sculpt, fabulous detailing. I personally think one of the coolest outfits that we've seen in the Lightning collection so far. Like, this girl has it all, and, you know, the willpower to try to destroy the galaxy or whatever. So she comes with her Wrath Staff that also comes with an additional Power Blast effect for that. Fabulous boots on this front. Looking great. So those are our two amazing Versus packs. So both of those, again, I know she said it before, pre-order starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. Check social for links after the stream. And so we didn't just reveal deco sheets for the Versus pack at PulseCon, right? We also revealed deco sheets for our amazing new 8-inch monster collection. Like, it's amazing. It's so cool. So I think that we need a little bit of an intro to show who our new monsters are. So without further ado, let's meet King Sphinx.
Finster, have you figured out a monster yet?
Not quite. You shouldn't have said that. You're gonna be in big trouble.
Finster, what do you mean? Could you be losing your touch?
No, ma'am. If you give me a moment, I'll think of something. How about King Sphinx? He can use his wings to sweep the others away. Does that satisfy your evilness?
Yeah!
All right.
So without further ado, let me introduce you to my new BFF, King Sphinx. Check out this guy. He is amazing. He is gigantic, or as my friend Sam says, dummy thick. All of that amazing muscle tone. These wings are amazing. You can move them around. They are posable so that you can pretend like they are blowing your Power Rangers figures away. He is so big, I can't even get my hand behind him to show better depth on the camera. This dude is amazing. Also coming with that premium 20 points of articulation, he has very amazing ankle joints, which I am really into. I think it makes him look like a fancy ballerina. He also looks like he came right from the salon. His nails are on point. Check out this amazing Sphinx scepter with that power effect. Like, this guy looks phenomenal. Big props to our design team. Like, blown away. Absolutely blown away. So thank you, King Sphinx. Up next, our second monster, so seasonally appropriate. Come on, guys, tomorrow's Halloween. So without further ado, let me introduce you to my friend, Pumpkin Wrapper.
Trick or treat.
You're incomplete. To the Power Rangers you can be.
All you are
It's pumpkin meat.
So for those of you who may have managed to miss this amazing MMPR episode, one of Pumpkin Wrapper's traits is that he loves to rap all of his witty one-liners. So before we show you the rapper figure himself, it's time for some rhymes that are always top shelf. Oh yeah, I went there. Without further ado, Pumpkin Wrapper's top 5 greatest hits. Number 5.
Getting bored with 10-head sword. We're gonna fight, so say goodnight here.
Number 4.
You got my vibe, but you're still mine.
All right, guys, I'm gonna rush.
Number 3.
Welcome to my pumpkin patch. Perhaps you'd like to play some catch.
Number 2.
Hey, don't play, he's getting away.
And number 1.
Ooh, you rangers make me mad. Waking me up with a rap that bad.
Rapper, it's time for us to beat you.
Well, you think that's something you can do? Well, I got some friends who'd like to meet you. Attack now, get 'em.
This has been a presentation of Pumpkin Wrapper's top 5 greatest hits. And now for our amazing Pumpkin Wrapper figure reveal. This guy is so cool. Check him out. So he comes with this amazing power effect to show off his vine whip. That's right. He's dope. He comes with baby pumpkins. He has a fantastic wash on him to get some great extra depth. He is clocking in at that giant 8-inch scale so that he really towers over your Ranger figures. Again, can't go without mentioning these great shoes. Obviously looks like he just rolled out of that pumpkin patch. So one of the things that I mentioned is that he comes with these amazing extra pumpkin effects. So they can both live in this cool blast effect. You can have them out separately, or amazingly, there are actually joints on the inside of them that let you create your very own pumpkin rangers, just like from the show. The pink mark on this MMPR ranger is actually a custom edition by me. She got into a fight with a ballpoint pen. If you would like your MMPR pink rangers to have the same mark, you will have to have your own get into a fight with a ballpoint pen. But not only can your rangers become pumpkins, but you can now army build pumpkin putties. That's right. Have your pumpkin putties attacking your pumpkin rangers. Like, how cool is this? So each pumpkin wrapper comes with 3 of these awesome baby pumpkins so that you can turn all of your figures into the pumpkinified versions of themselves. These guys are sold separately. These figures do not come with pumpkin wrapper, just baby pumpkins. Like, how cool is this? All of these guys want to be friends with each other. So we are personally super excited about these new collections, but I want to hear from you. What duos and monsters would you be most excited? Like fantasy draft picks, who would you want to see next? Who are your dream additions to the line? She says, gesturing with her pumpkin friends. So remember, all of these amazing Lightning Collection items are going to be available starting at 1 p.m. Eastern for pre-order. Check social for links to all of the amazing retailers who will be having them for us on sale.
Absolutely amazing. Paul, what do you think of these really cool Lightning Collection reveals?
Emily, I'm exhausted. I needed to sit down. I was not prepared to see all those in real life. I'm excited. I can't believe we're living in a world where we're not getting just a Rita Repulsa Lightning Collection figure, but also an Astronema Lightning Collection figure in the same year. That Astronema looks amazing. I'm hoping at some point we'll get different wigs for Astronema's action figure, or maybe just a whole Lightning Collection Astronema wig collection of all like 30 of her looks or whatever. It's too much. My mind's blown. I loved it.
I would 100% be here for. Oh.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead. No, let's talk about it.
Oh no, I mean, I am here for her wig collection. I really think that has potential as like a fun add-on package. Maybe we could do little wig stands for her.
No, Emily, I'm talking about wigs for humans. I want to go.
Oh my God, even better.
Meetings and a different Astronema wig every single meeting. That's what I'm talking about. A wig a day.
Here for it. I want to do one of the ones that has like the sparkly stars hanging out in it with the curls, like
a good one.
Super tight.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. So I know we just saw Pumpkin Wrapper, and speaking of Pumpkin Wrapper, he's bringing his rat flow and his fighting skills to Power Rangers Legacy Wars, where he's going to be available right now at this moment to add to your fighting roster. So Enway is celebrating Halloween and Pumpkin Wrapper with a sale this weekend. So a special one-time bundle is now available online. Go on Legacy Wars right now, and you'll get a bundle for a steep 80% discount. So just a reminder, if you're not playing Legacy Wars, it's such an awesome mobile fighting game. I can't stress that enough. It's so much fun. It's free to download on both iOS and Android devices, and you can play with Rangers and villains from the whole Power Rangers universe. It's awesome.
Pumpkin wrapping is about to happen. Is that the best you can do? Is that the best you can do? You better just quit or you'll get hit.
KO. You win.
They said the line.
I love that.
It
Yeah,
rhymes.
I love it. Yeah. So like I said, make sure you guys download Legacy Wars if you haven't already and check it out. It's so fun. You can play against your friends. It's great. So now let's jump to some comic book news. As you know, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Go-Go Power Rangers series ended recently, but Boom Studios is introducing 2 new Power Rangers comic book series next month, Mighty Morphin #1 and Power Rangers #1 by writer Ryan Parrott and artist Marco Renna and Francesco Mortorino. In these first issues, the Omega Rangers return to Earth in hopes of their old team helping them fend off the looming threat of the recently introduced Imperial. I've been loving the Omega Rangers. I think they're such an awesome original team. It's great to see, Jason, Trini, and Zach still back in action. And what's awesome, what Boom's done is check out how the main covers for issue #1 connect to form one epic image. So Boom's also going to release legacy covers that will continue the original series numbering across the 2 titles, along with variants from special guest artists. So that being said, Mighty Morphin #1 is on sale on November 4th, and Power Rangers #1 is on sale November 11th in comic book stores everywhere. So make sure you check it out. It's going to be awesome. Okay, and the biggest news coming out of last week is that E1 and Hasbro announced that Jonathan Entwistle is going to be the creative steward of new Power Rangers film and television adaptations. So Jonathan created the Netflix series, The End of the Effing World, and I'm Not Okay With This. And we're so excited to have him part of the Ranger team and bringing his amazing vision to all of these non-kid projects. And just a couple days ago, E1 and Hasbro closed a deal to bring on Brian Edward Hill to write the Power Rangers feature film adaptation, which Jonathan is going to direct. E1's going to develop and produce the project. So Brian is a prolific African-American creator working in film, television, and comics. He recently adapted Black for Warner Brothers, wrote Revenge of Magic, and then he's also a co-producer on the new DC series Titans. And over the last year, he's written for some of the biggest comics for Marvel, DC, Top Cow, Boom, and Vertigo. So we're so excited to have both of them working on these amazing projects.
This is going to be so great. Like I did not know about this until right now, and I am kind of blown away by it.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's so exciting. I can't wait. So now we've got all the news out of the way. We're coming off that 3-part epic Dino crossover episode in Beast Morphers. It was awesome to watch. I'm exhausted just thinking about it. It was great to see all of those former Dino teams come back. So now that that's out of the way, we're back to regular episodes of Beast Morphers, and including tomorrow's all-new episode of Beast Morphers that's going to be on Nickelodeon at 8 a.m. Eastern and Pacific. So why don't we show you guys a sneak peek of tomorrow's episode?
Hey, Zoe, are you sure that's right?
The schematic said red to black. So...
Oh, that didn't look too good. Oh, what about the transport case?
Yeah. Just a short circuit. System seems fine.
Guys, a Robotron has been spotted in Sector Uniform 16.
Roger that.
Let's go.
Stop right there! Today's not your lucky day.
I don't need luck because I have backup!
Who is that overgrown bouquet?
Robo-Roxy. That's Robo-Roxy.
Yup, and I'm all amped up by the power of plant DNA.
Hey, Nate and I collected that DNA.
We have a little extra power of our own. It's Morphin time!
Hey.
Our morphers aren't transporting.
Oh no.
Emily, do you think they're going to be able to morph?
I believe in them. I think that they will figure out what's going on. I think they'll figure out how to beat the Robotron. And I know that I really shouldn't think that villains look super cool, but oh my god, Robo Roxy, that outfit's amazing.
Yeah. Blaze and Roxy are amazing this season. Those costumes are sick. I'm going to suggest that the Rangers just do what IT tells me to do all the time when I have computer issues, is just turn it off and turn it back on. Maybe that'll fix it.
Yeah. Wait the 10 seconds. That's all they really need, right?
Yes, exactly. Anyway, so that episode looks amazing. Again, it's an all new episode of Power Rangers Beast Morphers tomorrow, Saturday at 8 a.m., only on Nickelodeon. So make sure that you check it out. So now that we've truly got all of the franchise updates out of the way, I think it's time to talk about Dino Fury.
Oh my gosh, I would love to talk about Dino Fury, but I think it might be time for a theme change.
Whoa!
Amazing!
Sick.
Yes!
Technology is amazing.
What would we do without technology,
guys,
man?
I know, right? I know. So as you know, Power Rangers Dino Fury is the next iteration of Power Rangers. It's coming in 2021 to Nickelodeon in the US. So that being said, here's a look at the trailer.
65 million years ago, an ancient force brought the power of the Morphin Grid to planet Earth. Now, the forces of evil have come to claim that power, and a group of heroes must rise up to meet this challenge.
It's Morphin time!
Harnessing the energy of the Morphin Grid with the prehistoric power of Dino Fury, they will unlock incredible new Morphers, Dino-powered weapons, powerful new Zords, and astonishing new Megazords. In the tradition of dinosaur teams of the past comes a brand new entry. Power Rangers Dino Fury. Coming soon.
Oh my gosh, we are so excited. Dinos are back.
Yes.
Speaking of Dino Rangers, which past Dino Ranger is your favorite? New friends watching at home, leave us a comment in the chat so that we can see who some of your favorites are. Speaking of Dino Rangers of the past, Paul, I know that you've worked on brand for a couple of years. What has been like your absolute favorite memory of working on the Power Rangers show?
Oh, Emily, wow, that's a hard question to answer. Dino Charge was actually the first season that I ever worked on. When I got hired back at Saban, and working on that season was so great. And especially growing up on Mighty Morphin, dinos have a special place in my heart. But I think for me, one of my favorite memories was definitely that first Power Morphicon that I went to and saw all of the fans and all of you guys, watching right now, in the flesh, and just seeing how passionate you guys all are, and seeing, when the Dino Charge cast was revealed there, that excitement in the room. And it was just incredible to witness. I've never experienced anything like it. And then I think most recently, my favorite part about working on Power Rangers has really just been, all the friends I've made along the way.
Oh, so wholesome.
That being said, I love working, I work very closely. The team works very closely with the product development team on really just integrating the show in products, into the show and making the products as cool as possible. But seeing the product development team, their innovation that they bring and the creativity that they bring is just so incredible to watch sometimes. And it's really great to see how each team brings that unique perspective on each season for the products that they develop.
Oh, I totally agree. One of my favorite things to do when we were still in the office was to kind of peek into the cubes of the product designers and watch them sketch things, because it is so amazing to see them come up with this like idea for something in their head, and then magically it's just like there on their computer. Like, that is not how my brain works in the slightest. So I think that their skill set is just amazing. Speaking of amazing product designers, what a amazing segue to our new special guest who will be joining us today. So on that note, I would love to welcome our special guests, John and Jordan. Welcome, guys.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to Fan First Friday. Yeah.
Thanks
It's
for
so
having
good to be
us.
here. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves, and then we'll let you guys take it away.
Yeah, I'm John Jordon. I'm the design lead on the Power Rangers business, and it is so exciting to be here with all of you fans on Fan First Friday, and happy Halloween.
Hey Rangers, my name's Jordan, and I'm a product designer on Power Rangers, and I grew up on Power Rangers from Mighty Morphin all the way through In Space, so I'm super excited to be here to tease some Dino Fury projects.
Oh my gosh. Well, we are super excited to have you here to talk Dino Fury toy line. Are you guys ready to get started?
Yeah. You know, I am so excited to be on a brand like Power Rangers, especially now when we're all at home, we're being safe, and we're spending more time with our loved ones and our families. It gives us a chance to take something that we love, like Power Rangers, and share it with our kids. And being able to go outside and take a break and play with awesome Power Rangers toys, it's very gratifying as a toy designer, because you realize you have a big responsibility, and that is defending the universe one backyard at a time. And you know, when we think about this new season, Dino Fury, there's so much to be excited about. Awesome costumes, incredible Morpher, really incredible sword, and of course the Megazords. It's this brand new Zord Link system where they connect and you're able to customize and do all sorts of incredible things, different formations like you see in the show. It's just been awesome to be able to dive in and bring these things to life. Jordan, you're excited too about this new series, right?
Oh yeah, I am super excited to be working on the Dino Fury stuff. The Power Rangers is a super wholesome brand. You know, you think of the action, the monsters, the costumes, but like you said, it's also very wholesome and all about team building, friendship, and family. So it's really satisfying to be able to work on a brand like this and channel all of that positive energy into awesome toys.
That's right. You know, Power Rangers wouldn't be Power Rangers without awesome Ranger action figure toys. So first up, we have the basic figure line. We have great articulation, awesome screen-inspired details, and great characters that you love, like red, blue, pink Dino Fury Rangers, and even the villainous Boom Tower. Jordan, why don't you take a sec to kind of walk through each one of these figures and talk a little bit more about these weapons, because these are a little different than what we see in the show, right?
Very observant, John. So what's cool about being a toy designer is that we have the opportunity to take inspiration from the Sentai footage and reinterpret that for toys. Like, what would be the coolest toy for a kid to play with? So in this instance, we've taken inspiration from each dinosaur that gives the Rangers their powers. So for example, the Pink Ranger gets this cool Ankylosaurus-styled mace, and the Blue Ranger gets these cool Triceratops-inspired sai. And Boom Tower, our super cool villainous general, just gets his sword because it's a super awesome giant sword. I actually have a Red Ranger in package here. Ooh. So he's got his T-Rex inspired sword. And you'll also notice these 6-inch figures also come with a power key, which I actually have out of package too. So what's cool about these power keys is that on one side, you have a Zord head. And these Zord heads are compatible with the combining Zords that we're going to be releasing later this year. But what's cool, talking about inspiration from the Sentai footage and interpreting it in a new toy form, we've gone in and given our villains Zord heads too. So you can have a villainous takeover of our heroes' Megazords. So that's the Zord side. And I also have the pink and blue ones here. Zord heads! Oh yeah! And on the back side, you have the power key side. This side is what's compatible with our brand new Morpher. Yeah, that's some pretty. I love the holographic on these. These holographic decals are something unique to these toys. And again,
I'm a
these
big
are
sucker for
compatible
holo
with.
foil. It's incredible.
Right. Feels very Power Rangers-y. So this is the side that's compatible with our new Dino Fury Morpher, which I think I have a sample of somewhere around here.
Dude,
let me just check over.
It's on your
Here.
wrist, man.
Yeah, this is actually an unpainted sample. But this, and I think you may have seen on the screen, but this is what it looks like complete, and it's got this cool rotating visor.
Whoa.
And you can insert keys to do cool stuff. Want a quick demo?
Oh, heck yeah.
All right. Let me just switch it on. If it goes well. All right. Wow. So I just turned it on. Do you hear that okay? So when you put it on, it really lets you step into the boots of a ranger with some fun motion-based sound effects. Punches, karate chops, the works. But the magic really happens when you put in a power key. So this is a little tease of the power key that comes exclusively with this Morpher. It's a dino-themed key, and it's actually missing the label because, again, this is an early sample. But let me show you what it looks like when you plug it in. Whoa.
Whoa.
So you get some sick dinosaur sounds. Pretty cool, right?
That's awesome. What happens when you plug in like the Blue Ranger key? What happens with that?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Blue Ranger key time. I think you get some
sounds.
Cool. That's right. So each key has a different power associated with it, which is pretty sweet.
So Jordan, you haven't morphed yet. I think all the fans want to know, why haven't you morphed yet? It's morphin' time.
That is a great point. So I'm going to go back. Let's start with the dino key. I've always wanted to morph on camera, so let me just center myself, strike the pose, and go, it's morphin' time. Oh, yeah.
So Jordan,
cool.
What just happened there when you switch that thing around? How does the Morpher actually work?
So, great question. So what happened was I plugged in the Dino key to unlock dinosaur sound effects, right? And with that key inserted, I was able to rotate the visor and morph. And we really wanted to make the morphing effect sound special, so we gave each key its own unique rockin' theme music. So the dinosaur key has dinosaur sound effects and a heavy stomping dinosaur theme, whereas something like the elastic key has something a little more upbeat. We have a bunch of other keys and sounds to unlock, like fire keys, gravity power, stink power. So we're really excited for everyone to get their hands on this and really have a good time with it.
I know I'm going to have a good time with it. I'm going to be rocking out. I'm going to be running around the yard with my Morpher, battling imaginary aliens. It's going to be incredible. But speaking of action, I think you've got another really cool action-based toy line to introduce. Why don't you show our fans that?
Yeah, so action, man. Power Rangers has always been about the butt-kicking dynamic action. The fight choreography is on point. Every season it gets better and better. Dino Fury is no different. I was always kicking around in my backyard doing kicks and punches in the air, falling over, getting messy, fighting imaginary monsters. So we channeled all that energy into this new line we're calling Battle Attackers. So I've actually got one in pack with me right here.
Those are cool. So these
Yeah.
are like versus packs that come with a ranger and a monster. And those monsters look so cool. They remind me of the vinyl figures that are really popular in Japan.
Actually, really glad you noticed that, John. So that was the Red Ranger and Doom Snake. But with me out of package, I have the Blue Ranger and Shockhorn. So we definitely took a lot of inspiration from things like designer vinyl toys, Japanese sofubi, kaiju toys. All of that is really a core part of the Monster of the Week DNA. So we translated that into these chunkier monster forms that are monsters from the show that have a little bit of articulation, but the design and styling of them is like designer vinyl inspired. So they also make great kicking targets for our battle attackers, which is where all the action comes in. Right?
That's incredible. With a simple push of the button, you're able to get real life-like karate action, awesome kicks, awesome action. This is very, very cool. Look who's coming to party, buddy.
Check him out.
Look out.
Lord Zed, kick him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, make it stop.
That's awesome.
I can't.
You
I
guys
get
are
it.
great.
I get it. These things are butt kicking and they're incredible. But we've got one more awesome toy line to show. Might be the thing I'm most excited about. This line is going to be out till next year, but I wanted to give the fans a sneak preview of what's to come. Let's talk about the Dino Fury Megazord and the Zord Link system.
Oh, yeah. So we have the honor of introducing you all to the T-Rex Champion Zord. On the left, you see it in battle mode. On the right, in the top corner, you see it in T-Rex mode. And these are photos of our gray models, which is the first time for us as designers to really see physical representation of our line art. It's a super cool and very powerful moment for us as designers. And I gotta say, when I first saw the Sentai footage, I instantly fell in love with the Dino Fury Megazords. They are so like sleek and athletic, especially compared to the Megazords of my childhood. Gone are the days of the chunky Megazord, and here are the days of the flipping action Megazord. So if
It's
you look
awesome.
closely at the image, oh, go ahead.
Yeah, if you look at the image, when Jordan and I are working together on this thing, we really wanted to bring to life the athleticism of the Dino Fury Megazord by adding hip joints, ankle rocker joints, all sorts of added points of articulation that are going to give you just added posability and all those great moments from the show. So you're actually able to pose out your character and then link it together using the Zord Link system with other Megazords to create all 9 formations that you see in the show, which is super exciting for our kids and our Power Rangers fans out there. But one of the best things about it is that the head key is still compatible with our Morpher, but we've actually added a special articulation point that gives you ball action, so you're actually able to pose out your character in a really, really cool way, fighting against the bad guys just like you want to do. And we went in with teeny, tiny little scalpels and added, or a team around the world added incredible detail on this thing. So it's going to be the most detail-focused, most exciting-looking Dino Fury style Megazord fans have ever seen before. And you can really use all of these Zord Link things to bring to life anything you see in the show, all 9 formations, like I said, but anything that you want in your imagination. So this is really a creative and incredible moment for all your young and old Power Rangers fans to get in there and make the coolest Megazord possible.
Speaking of Megazords, you can't have a Megazord without at least 2 other Zords. But here's 4 more.
Oh, yeah. My favorite, I think, I love the Stego Blade Zord just because of those sharp blades on the outside. It's got a lethal look. And when I see that thing, in the Sentai footage, trudging through town. I know he means business.
Yeah, I love the way it shoots out those spikes and stuff for battle. I'm a little bit biased because of colors. Like, I love green. So the green Tiger Claw Zord in the bottom left corner is definitely my favorite.
So there you have it. That's the Dino Fury toy line, and it's just the beginning. We've got lots more reveals that are going to be coming out over the course of the year. It's an awesome kids line, and it's an incredible TV show. Lots more to come, like I said. Jordon, I think it's time to call back our special guests.
Paul and Emily, come in. You're needed in the Morphin Grid. So what do you guys think?
Guys, that was awesome. I think I can speak for Emily too. I'll let her speak about what she thinks, but I love that toy line. That toy line is sick. The Zord Link system looks awesome. Emily, what's your favorite part about the line?
Oh my god, they all look super cool. I am loving the new battle attacker fighting abilities. I am a sucker for a good monster design, and I think that having that ability to have the figures really interact, that kinetic action, is super cool. Paul, thoughts on what your favorite is?
I mean, I'm a Morpher guy. I love a Morpher. It's what makes you a Power Ranger. So that Morpher, I love a wrist-mounted Morpher. It looks so great. I feel like I'm just going to be wearing one in meetings and just fidget with it and spin around it, and then hopefully I'll become a Power Ranger by the end. John, Jordan, what about you guys?
I think my favorite might be these 6-inch figures. They're really great. They're affordable, collectible, and there's a huge breadth of characters that we can do for them. And they come with these awesome power keys too.
And that's, the power keys linking up to the Megazords that are coming out in fall. I just can't wait for fall with the Zord Link system. It's incredible. We'll build all 9 of those formations, and there's more to come with them. And I'm very excited about all that. Wait till you see these things in person. Your mind's going to be blown.
But I mean, those are just our thoughts. New friends watching at home, which of these new amazing Dino Fury toys are you most excited about? Leave us a note in the comments so that we can learn more. And on that note, a huge thank you to our special guests, John and Jordan, for coming in and teaching us all about this amazing line that you guys have been working on. We really appreciate it. Have a fabulous rest of your Halloween weekend.
So, Ranger Nation, the moment you've all been waiting for, the moment we've all been waiting for, the cast reveal, the remaining Rangers, the black and green Dino Fury Rangers.
Yes, I am so excited to solve the mystery of the new green and black Rangers. Bring on the reveal.
Yeah, so as you guys saw last month at PulseCon, we revealed the blue, pink, and red Rangers, and you guys went crazy over them. So without further ado, here are your new black and green Dino Fury Rangers.
Hey, I'm Chance Perez, and I'm going to be playing Javier Garcia, the Dino Fury Black Ranger.
Hello, my name is Tissa Rao, and I'm playing Izzy, the Dino Fury Green Ranger.
We're so excited to be part of the Power Rangers family, and can't wait for you to see Dino Fury next year.
It's going to be more phenomenal.
Tessa,
amazing.
Chance, welcome to the team. Yeah, we're so excited. We're so excited that we have our full team now. So, they started shooting in New Zealand last week, and stay tuned to our social channels for a lot of behind the scenes content coming your way, including maybe something later today. So yeah, Emily, that's all I got for Dino Fury.
That's amazing. I think that means that we're done. This is so cool. Thank you, everybody watching at home, for joining us today. I know, broken record, but Lightning Collection items available for pre-order starting at 1 p.m. Eastern today. Check social for links after the stream is over. Look forward to more updates on social soon. We will keep you updated on all the amazing things going on, including both on Dino Fury and the toy line. Have a super spooky Halloween, but stay safe and remember to socially distance.
Yeah, and guys, just a reminder, if you haven't already done so, please make sure you vote on Tuesday. It's so important. So like I said, vote, have a safe Halloween, and have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.
Bye.